In the rush of everyday life, have you ever paused and wondered, why should I be kind? Does goodness pay the bills? What's the point of helping if they don't even remember you? Dear friends, today, let's take a moment to slow down and reflect on a law that's both simple and profound. The law of cause and effect. It's not just a Buddhist teaching, it's a universal truth, seen in every culture, every religion, and even in science and daily life. Simply put, what you plant is what you harvest. An orange seed can't grow into a lemon tree. A kind word doesn't lead to hatred. Every thought, every action, is a seed we plant into the soil of the present and the future. There's a story that goes like this. It was a rainy morning at a busy farmer's market. A man in his 50s, pulling a rusty cart full of oranges, hit a pothole. The cart tipped over. Oranges scattered all across the street. People frowned, stepped around him. Some even complained as they walked past. But then, a young woman, maybe in her 20s, ran over without hesitation. Kneeling in the mud, she helped him pick up each orange, smiling. "It's okay, sir, as long as the oranges are still good." Then she pressed a few dollar bills into his hand. "I don't have much, but please, grab some breakfast." The old man was moved to tears. He asked for her name, but she just smiled. "No need, sir, you just reminded me of my grandpa." Years passed, and life, as we know, doesn't always go as planned. The young woman was scammed out of her rent money. She lost her apartment. No friends or family nearby, no one to turn to. One cold night, she sat on a park bench trying to call anyone she could. No one answered. No one helped. She cried, not just from the cold, but from feeling completely alone. Then an old security guard walked over, flashlight in hand. "Miss, are you all right? It's not safe out here." Through tears, she told him everything, with no hope left in her voice. The man paused, then looked at her closely. "Do you remember helping a man with spilled oranges a couple years ago?" She looked up, surprised, and slowly nodded. The man smiled gently. "You may not remember me, but I never forgot you." His voice trembled. "You helped me when no one else did. After that day, I got hired as a security guard here. Now I manage this apartment building. If you trust me, I can get you a room, just for a few weeks, free of charge. Think of it as me returning what you once gave." She cried again, but this time, not from sorrow, but from the kindness she never expected to come back. In Buddhism, they call this the return of compassionate karma. She planted a seed of goodness with no intention of reward. That seed didn't disappear. It quietly bloomed when she needed it the most. To live kindly is to be a sower of seeds, and the blessings will grow at the right time, in the right way, in the most unexpected moments. Science has a different explanation. It says emotional memory is one of the strongest forces in the human brain, especially when someone's at rock bottom. That's when kindness leaves the deepest mark. That's why the man never forgot. Sometimes an action that takes you 5 minutes can change someone else's life for 5 years or longer. And the beautiful truth is, kindness never disappears. It's just on its way back. Some might ask, I've been good to people. Why do bad things still happen to me? That's a fair question. But we must remember, the effects we face today aren't always from seeds we just planted. They could come from yesterday, last year, even from generations before. Just like a mango tree doesn't bear fruit overnight, good seeds also need time to ripen. But kindness isn't infinite, and that's what makes it so precious. It's like fresh water in a deep well. If we give it away too freely, to those who don't value it, the well may one day run dry. We can forgive, endure, and give endlessly. But if kindness isn't respected, if it's met with selfishness or cruelty, then even the kindest heart can grow tired. The law of cause and effect doesn't mean you should be taken advantage of. Being good doesn't mean being blind. If you keep helping those who only take and never give, you're not just hurting yourself, you're also feeding the cycle of harm. That's not kindness, that's naivety. And that's not what karma teaches. Ancient wisdom says, compassion must walk hand in hand with wisdom. Without wisdom, compassion is weakness. Without compassion, wisdom is cold. So yes, being a good person is noble, but being good with awareness, with boundaries, and knowing when to say no, that's what makes goodness powerful. Dear friends, understanding karma is not about fear. It's not about heaven or hell. It's about cause and effect, choice and consequence. It's a philosophy, it's a system of truth. When we understand it, we can live more mindfully each day. We plant better seeds, with our words, with our actions, with our thoughts. And when life gets hard, we don't fall into bitterness. We simply recognize it as a time to grow, to learn, to let go, to rise again. Psychologists don't call it karma. They call it the butterfly effect, or the chain reaction. One small moment can ripple through someone's entire life. A kind glance can brighten a stranger's day. A cruel word can leave a scar for years. Every moment is a seed. So even when life wears you down, even when your kindness goes unnoticed, please, don't close your heart. In a world full of noise and chaos, a kind soul is still the brightest light. And karma, sooner or later, will always find its way back to you.